one of the amazing cases for Tasmania phone 911 onshore. We were really convinced and we were like, we have to do this. And this person had an appointment with me. I would suggest to get the engineering technologist or draft person or a technician from Refusal, whereas as per the Tasmania policy, you must need to have at least. Now lots of migration agents don't do this, and unfortunately Tasmania declined his application just because they said, and what happened is another shocker. Hello everyone, this is Anil Khwaja, registered migration agent and co-founder Think I Consultants. Today I'm bringing another case study which is quite amazing, because initially when we took the case, it was like whether we would able to crack this up or not. But inside, and when we took the case, we were really convinced and we were like, we have to do this, because this is one of the amazing cases for Tasmania phone 911 onshore. A person who came on a 476 visa, he applied for Tasmania phone 911 nomination 6 months back, but unfortunately Tasmania declined his application just because they said the level of employment you're doing it is not equivalent to what you have applied for. So what happened, I'll give you the background. Client has got a mechanical engineer skill assessment, whereas he was working as a mechanical engineering technician / mechanical engineer based on the contract, but his salary was on a lower side. He was getting somewhere around $28.5, whereas as per the Tasmania policy, you must need to have at least $38 to $39 if you are an engineer. Now here, what happened, as I said, client already applied for nomination and they refused the application based on a similar reasons. Then he came to us, he heard about Think I Consultants, that we are one of the best, and that's where he said that I'm 100% giving you this case, I'm 100% confident on you guys, though I've got a refusal, so I have no regrets, if you can help me out. So we took the case and this person had an appointment with me. I completely checked his case, and what I did, I emailed to Tasmania about his previous refusal and asked them for a proper explanation. Now lots of migration agents don't do this. They don't research, they straight away apply for new application, which we haven't done it. So we emailed to Tasmania, they gave us a green signal that we should apply for an application. We did it. In a one day we got the pre-invite, but when we applied for the final nomination application, submitting all the documents, they declined our application, and that was really an eye-opener for us, a shocker. Then we emailed back to Tasmania that this is what happened, you has given us the guidelines, but why you have refused our application? Then again they have given us the same reasons, that your pay rate, the base pay rate, is not up to the mark. What we did, we discussed with the client, and then finally I came to a conclusion that we should get his skill assessment as an engineering technologist, not as a mechanical engineer, because keeping engineering as the skill assessment and the nominated occupation, they're declining the application. So we applied for engineering technologist. Ultimately what happened, we submit the complete submission along with the reference of the emails we have received from the Tasmania, showing that he is not working as a mechanical engineer, but he's working as an engineering technologist. Whereas there are a lot of JDs in the ET, or as per the ENSCO guidelines, engineering technologists do implement lots of engineering techniques, but they are not professional engineers. They are towards the technicians and the engineering, they're in between that stuff. So ultimately they took the application, they gave us a pre-invite. On the very next day we submitted then all the documents, as I said, along with the submissions, market salary surveys, in order to tell them that engineering technologist has a lower pay scale comparatively to the professional engineer. And we submitted an application and hope that this time they will be considering it. We submitted, and somehow the Christmas and the New Year's holiday came in. After that we start following up with Tasmania. Now lots of Asian, again, they don't do like this, they don't follow up the application. We did it. They said that they have allocated a case officer, and what happened is another shocker. So they allocated the application to the case officer, and now what? We got the nomination approval in a day time without even the case officer asked for a single more document. And this is where Think I Consultants are one of the best consultants, and obviously being a migration agent and a co-founder, I vouch for that one. So we did it for them. There are lots of graduates or 476 visa holders or even those who are working in Tasmania facing lots of refusals for Tasmania state just because they're not able to present their case properly. Now, this is the case study for those who are trying for a couple of times of nomination and they have got declined. This is the case study you need to refer. Now, if you wanted to apply yourself, most welcome. But if you want us to do it, we are happy to assist you. But again, you don't need to lose hope. If you're engineering technologist, if you're an engineer, I would suggest to get the engineering technologist or draft person or a technician from Retasis and then apply for a Tasmania nomination. Otherwise, they will reject your application, just like happened to this client. So what I'm suggesting here, prepare the case and then submit. I hope this helps you out building your case for Tasmania 491. All the very best.